Just thought I would catch the last rinse of this Speed Queen AWN432. Bought this washer back in March of 2013, and 7 years later it still looks and performs like new. A good machine, the last of the good ones. Yeah, I think they got that Maytag one, the commercial one, but this one is probably going to last much longer durability wise. I haven't had a problem in the 7 years I've owned this. So just do a real quick control panel tour. You got your regular permanent press, hand wash delicate, soak, extra rinses on, set it to extra large, and hot. See, that's real commercial heavy duty, not commercial technology. It's the real deal. And the funny thing is, prior to 2010, before the first cabrios came out, when we had the direct drives, all those machines were heavy duty. All those machines were like commercial quality. Something we took for granted for so long, I guess. I was going to give this away when because I was moving into a new home, but that deal wound up falling through, and I had to wait. So now I'm looking at another house that has no washer and dryer hookup. So I'm probably just going to take this, and I'm going to leave the Whirlpool behind or sell it. I tried to put it up on seller's market on AWN432. One guy called me or texted me, but he never got back to me, so I don't know. I guess these people aren't interested. So that's really about it. This was a pretty full load I had in here. I probably haven't washed in about 2 weeks, so I'm only one person, so I don't really have to do that much laundry. Yeah, it's a pretty full load of mixed fabrics, lots of shirts, underwear, stuff like that. Sweatpants, 2 towels. I had it pretty filled, but this machine handles it no problem. Every load I've thrown at this machine, you could load this thing to right here, right up to the rim. That's generally where I go with a big full load, right up to the rim there. And it has no problem with circulation. You don't pack them down. You just, you know, load them in loosely. The only thing I'm not crazy about, though, with these machines is that they're all cold rinse. When I had my Kenmore, it had like 7 temperature combinations. It had automatic temperature control. You had a choice of, you also had hot, warm, warm, warm. That was nice. Yeah, I missed that old direct drive. But these things operate a lot like the old Maytags or old Whirlpools in the way that they sound with the slow stroke transmission. Yeah, they're a cool machine. What's the capacity on this thing rated? I forget. There's the model number and the serial number. Oh, 16 pounds. See, now that sounds more realistic than a lot of these machines used to say, like 18 and 20. And the tub in this thing is fairly big. Got a decent sized tub in it. But that agitator really gets things moving. Yep. And we're off. funny, I held this fascination since I was a kid with these things. I wish I just had more mechanical knowledge of them. I've only done very rudimentary things on washers. I just like replacing agitator dogs, and you know, I've never really gotten to the heart of the machine and like, you know, how to change out transmissions or anything like that, or seals. I never went that far with any of these. But yeah, this machine once again performed like a trooper in the 7 years I've had it. It's still performing just as well today as the first day I bought it, when I did my first load in it. That was one thing I did when I first bought this machine. I saw a YouTube video of some guy was talking about how the machines didn't fill up to the top anymore, and when I bought this it was the same thing. There was maybe about 2 or 3 holes from the top down was the highest water level. So I just took this apart on the top here, and the screws in the back, and there's the water level adjuster right here, the pressure switch, and I just turned it a couple of screws. That's it. I turned it maybe 1 or 2 times. It's really not, you can't tell anybody how many times to turn it. It's just like it's kind of trial and error. You don't want to do it too much, or you'll overflow. You'll make the machine overflow. But for me, I did it about maybe 1.5, 2.5 turns, and I got it right to where I wanted it. So, and that's where these things used to be, right up to the top like that, just over the top row of holes at the edge of the stainless steel basket. Yep, there she goes. I'll probably film my next load. I want to do a small load of whites. I got a bunch of socks and stuff I got to get clean. I'm almost out. Maybe a couple small towels or something. See what I got there. I bought a tripod, but it's not high enough. I thought I had the largest one, but another thing also is the suspension in these washers. They're really truly heavy duty. This machine, the way it's wobbling right now, it has never banged the cabinet or made the machine vibrate. Right now, this thing is steady as a rock. I think this machine weighs in at like 190, 195, I think. It also seems Speed Queen took the best of 2 agitator designs and combined them into one. Maytag's Power Fin and Whirlpool Surgulator. It's been a great machine. This though started troubling me right here, the bleach dispenser. You could see like right along the edge here, the camera's not picking it up too good, but it was actually starting to yellow, and that had me a little worried, so I stopped using it for bleach. I was trying to clean it down, because I know these things are, you know, these don't have a porcelain coating on them, and the bleach will just eat right through this, because the metal itself is not too thick, but it's sturdy. I don't know what kind of paint they use on this machine, but it still looks new. It's probably one of the best I've ever seen for the top of a washing machine that doesn't have a porcelain coating. When I wipe it down and clean it up, it still looks like new. It still shines. Yeah, hindsight is 2020. I should have got the AWN432, but overall I've been very pleased with this. The Lord blessed me with a good purchase, and I'm thankful for it. I don't know, man. These machines are supposed to spin at 710. I don't have one of those digital readouts, tachometers, where you could gauge how fast it's spinning. But I don't know if this thing's actually doing 710. I'm just glad I got this when I did, and I didn't wait a few more years. Otherwise, we would have been stuck with the 2018 models. And from the videos I've seen and consumer reports, a lot of people panned them, and I've seen their wash action, and I've seen it with full loads of laundry. I don't know, I guess there's potential there, but I just don't see how a stationary agitator that moves with the tub does any real cleaning, because I've seen clothes that were on top never move all the way down to the side of the basket. I know they don't work by rollover, but it actually does some reverse rollover. But you know, if that design was really truly like innovative, then why didn't the manufacturers latch onto it 50, 60, 70 years ago? The truth is, it just doesn't work. There's been a few designs that mimicked it, but it doesn't work. And not only that, they're certainly not, you know, saving water, so I don't understand why change the machine if it's not saving water. That's another thing. Take out the transmission, because it's probably because it's more expensive to put that in. It's more expensive to produce that. It seems like in this country we really can't have anything good anymore. And I'm not going to start getting on a rant about anything like this. I don't want to be political or any way, shape, or form, but yeah, it's just, you know, it just seems like everything's being dumbed down, and we're getting less and less choice now. There's a whole lot of mediocre and garbage, but it seems like there's little quality. Anyway, well, that's it for this load. Have a great day, and see you in the next one.